All right, so we have game 2 of Frog versus BOWTO. Remember, this is a best of 3 Clash of the Classes Season 6. 4 battleships required, 5 people playing. We're going to see some interesting lineups, I think, today. And let's start with Team Frog. I guess they lost the last battle, so they're hoping to win this one. Force a game 3. We love game 3s. We've got ourselves a Count 16 in a Nelson, White Wolf in the Massachusetts, and then Key in number 17. Grog, Go, Smash in the Leningrad, and then finally Machu in the Rio de Janeiro. Opposing them in Team Red is BOWTO with a Silly Wangy. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, a Silly Wangy appears. What? Okay, I mean, I'll allow it. What an interesting choice. What an interesting choice. Bad roll on hit points for his rear torpedo tube, though. Let's go back to the other side. We're looking at account number 20 in the Lenin to round out the lineup. Smash Bones in the Massachusetts. Now, this is a full secondary, including secondary module. Okay. We've got Julio, Admiral, what was that? Admiral Ernst, something like that. And then we've got Prince Ido Friedrich. Wow, this is the Fox 2014 EU account. So, BOWTO being an EU team. Admiral Ernst, yeah. Interesting to see a Prince Ido. It's a nice ship. It's a sexy ship. I like the ship a lot. Let's kind of back off here so we can see what both teams are doing with their initial positioning. Looks like Frog is trying to grab the A side. Key, I want to comment on that too. A Key at tier 8. Interesting choice, right? You could spec her for secondaries, and honestly, it probably wouldn't be too bad of a decision to do so. She does have a nice secondary suite. Remember, this is the Amagi. I think it's the A-hole Amagi. Is the way they put this up? No, that's the other one. That's the tier 7 one. But in any case, it's an Amagi that's got additional secondaries up here, these 100mm guns. So you could theoretically spec it out for secondaries. It's also got torpedoes in the back that reach 10 kilometers. So she's a nice brawling battleship, you know? I know, Boostar, a Silly Wangy. Alright, so Admiral Ernst in the Julio taking a very aggressive position here. Forced to heal already. But he's okay. He's okay. And Remix is chasing after the Rio. He's hunting Machu's Rio. Frog is just basically being marshaled into one spot. Corralled into one spot, I should say. They gotta break free of this, otherwise they will become surrounded. Here come them deep water torpedoes from the Silly Wangy. What's he torping? He's torping probably the Blob, the Key. Thinking maybe the Nelson will move forward, or maybe the Massachusetts will back up. Not sure about that decision, but okay. Machu does turn around in the Rio. I think they're realizing that the threat of getting themselves completely surrounded. You know, I didn't even notice that. Chat pointing out that last series, both WTFS games, Kitten dies by ramming, and that ends the match. That's hilarious. All right, so here's the torpedoes coming in. They're just gonna hit, yep, they're gonna hit White Wolf because he backed up. Right on the stern, that will probably cause a flood. There it is. So he will be flooding. Now, flooding damage is healable, but still, that's ouch. And just like a school of fish, Team Frog has changed their direction. Rio showing broadside to the Lenin. Wow, that could have been a lot worse. I would very much like to know what Count 16 is doing. Because he's supposed to be like... So you take a Nelson because of the heal, right? Because of the high amounts of HP. It's designed to just basically get shot at. Although that was a really nice hit, though, on Admiral Ernst's Julio. Of course, Ernst is going to just hit W. The key, though, might get a shot on him if he comes around the corner fast enough. White Wolf is pressing W a little bit into 2 secondary ships. That's a feels bad. I don't like that decision. Does the key even realize the opportunity? No, he's shooting somebody else. He shot at the Silly Wangy. Grago Smash charging at the Silly Wangy. Silly Wangy using Hydro to detect Grago in the smoke. Grago is in trouble. Even though he's got the island between him and the Silly Wangy, he is right in front of this Lenin. And yeah, Count 20 saw that opportunity, took the shot, didn't do much. Another super heal being used by Count 16. The key still has a great broadside opportunity here on the Julio, but not noticing. He's kind of tunnel visioning a bit, I would say, on the Lenin to the south. This map, with smaller number of ships, you're always looking for cross shots. You're never looking at the person directly in front. And there goes Grago. BOWTO gets first blood with 2.5 minutes to go. Admiral Ernst finally gets hit by the key. White Wolf is about to go down. And it looks to me like this will be a 2-0. Just seeing if we can find ourselves a game 3. He barely gets those torpedoes off behind the his dead teammate there. I can't believe this Julio is still alive. He's actually starting to heal again now, too. Inability to kill a Tier 5 battleship. Ouch. Lots of deep waters coming for... Ooh, Count 17 turning his key right into these torpedoes. He's slowing down. He's gonna take 3. Ow. That's gonna sting. That is definitely going to sting. Count 16 takes a decent hit in the Nelson. Rio goes down. I'm sorry, Rio takes out the Julio, and the Lenin takes out the key. That leaves 2 ships for Frog. With 10 seconds to go. I don't see it, boys and girls. I just don't see it. Do we have any good death pick candidates? I guess we're going to have to go with this one here. Not too bad. We can frame it with the battleships coming around the corner. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. BOWTO wins.